Ada. Nah. Ada. Gue udah kelar sih sebenarnya. Sambil ini yuk. Gue cuma pengen masukin ini dong sih, kode dong sih sekarang. Baru balik ya. La 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 la. La 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 la. Siapa tuh? Oh, di sentra. Alah. Anjay. Wih, udah bisa nih aku. Wait, bentar. Max ya, 5 ya. Aku pakai inilah ya. Kita cari RT lagi. Ini bos kayak nonton atau apa sih? Kalian nonton lah nanti. Habis ini aja lah. Aku bentar dong sih. Aku cuma mau live nonton dong sih. Kalian sambil main Genshin bentar lah. Dapat. Baru banget bangun lu. Oh, enggak. Aku habis pulang langsung baru balik ya. Please, dapat yang bagus please. Oh, cek lah. Ada masih ada anak. Tidur we, turu we. Oke nih. Enggak ada HP persen loh di sini loh. Nah, aku sampai subuh nggak bisa. Aku besok harus bangun pagi. Besok harus bangun jam 7. Jadi aku kayak, aduh, kayak ini Genshin doang dah. Iya, Genshin doang. Aku kayak belum bisa yang lain langsung. Oh, cuma Genshin doang coy.
此即智慧之殿堂，
是药3分毒，
蔓延吧。
一米速救。
老先生，和浪花共舞吧。呀，得治治。
Udah. Hasan dilihat cepat kok. Iya sih, cepat sih harusnya. Nanti aku paling off stream aja sih di Hasan. Enggak lama. Dapat 3 loh. Tapi enggak ada yang bagus. Apa ini? Enggak ada golden trap. Oh, ada juga. Tapi IM mas aku pengennya apa namanya CRCDM atau HP. Kita habisin aja lah ya di sini ya. Besok aku mau meet lagi sama Miti loh loh besok. Besok aku meet lagi sama Miti di tempat funtek-nya. Aku menang itu lah. Tentang.
是药3分毒。
来我家做客吧。嘿，请看好了。
Jebret.
哎，等下有点痛哦。亮相了。
Udah. Oke. Ya udah ke sebelah dulu gue ada Miti. Oke. Oh, Bang Al ya? Oh, di streamnya Bang Al itu ya? Lagi main apa sih? Lethal Company kah? Wah, so kalau dapat CDM di sini bagus banget. Tapi ini nggak ada ini ya. Bukan golden trap, coy. Oh my god. Cari RT. Hari-hari cari RT ya. Dapatnya sampah semua. Lagi main Lethal Company ya? Iya. Aku tadi lihat bentar sih, tapi kayak aku live hari ini sih, karena aku harus tidur cepat malam ini. Malam ini aku mau tidur cepat. Makanya gue sekalian semua dulu atau
须知悉命，
此即智慧之殿堂。哎呀，慢点吧，
no
是药三分毒，
这支舞现在
jebret
等下有点痛啊，
kok nggak bisa oh
记住你了。
良药苦口啊！
ada kok nggak bisa ya dua kali itu. Halo Haru, kode Deden jangan lupa. Iya loh, bagi dong kodenya dong. Aku nggak ini loh. Masa aku sambil nonton itu sih Asam nanti. CA di sini Asam bagus loh. Sekali lagi nih. Kita habisin aja lah, habisin kita nonton. Aku masih belum tahu Asam. Aku telah nonton Asam itu ini ya, apa namanya live stream announcement-nya.
让世界热闹起来吧！亮相了，
Udah.
别打了，全力以赴。知识与你分享。
病宜速救，良药苦口啊！是药三分毒，
全都看见了，请看好了，
Jebret.
为我歌颂。慢点吧，哼呀，得治治。
Nice. Mana? Oh, ini. Oh itu thank you banget. Wah gila sih. Anda penyelamatku bro. Thank you, nggak follow kah? Kayaknya enggak sih, enggak sempat Haru. Aku besok harus bangun pagi Haru. I'm so sorry. Kayaknya besok aja dah. Pulang aku dari meet and greet sama Miti. Ayolah, aku langsung inilah. Salah, aku harus keluar. Aing udah kelar. Kita nonton ya. Aku pengen nonton announcement yang tadi. Pengen nonton Asam. Baru ya belakangku tuh berantakan banget.
良药苦口啊！
Aku juga nggak follow sih hari ini, baru install ulang soalnya rusak HD-ku. Oh no. Tapi sekarang udah bisa lah ya harusnya. Sekarang udah lancar lah ya. Install ulang loh ya. Beli baru kah itu? Oke. Sip. Ambil hadiah dulu. Jangan dulu deh. Ini kan ada hadiah sih. Jadi nanti sekalian aja ininya. Apa aku pengen lihat dong. Aku pindah SD sampai datang SD baru. Oh. Wah, gila sih. Itu rusak karena apa itu ya? Salah. Let's go. Terus. Thank you di Sentra. Wah, gila sih. Baik banget. Aku masih belum nonton sih asli lah. Pengen nonton aja. Akhirnya. Itu banget. Akhirnya. Matikan dulu ini dulu. Overheat jadi nggak kebaca. Oh. Wah, itu bahaya banget. Nonton Desu, aku mau nonton Asem. Ini kok ada 2? Hah? Wait, what? Ini trailernya. Apa?
Technical job. Are you really up to it? Wait, you put no thought into finding a good camera angle.
Lucu
And
juga loh.
if the characters weren't in the shots. Positions, everyone!
Dia tuh Furina.
Nice to meet you. I am Navia, the president, leader,
Navia.
commander-in-chief, executive director, and boss of Spina di
Anjay,
Rosula.
harap dari Rose. Buset.
Hey there!
Buset, Navia loh. Pinggul
Cameras
Navia
will
loh ya.
start rolling as soon as the
Wah,
set is ready.
Purina.
Karina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras go over
ada
their
Ayato juga loh.
positions. Camera ready. Get the
Art-
clapperboard.
art-
Actors to your position. Lights. Camera. Action.
Enough, villain! Pay for the death of our mother!
Aktingnya bagus banget.
You're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to
Siapa tuh?
defeat me?
Ini siapa?
Your crimes are evident.
Chef Rios ya. Eksekutor.
Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail. Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
Yoi Mia dong.
You mean
Did you really think you'd get away?
Chevras?
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Buset. Bagus. Rose S Musket yang tadi tuh si Mort itu apa tuh? Itu apa? Mini game. Awesome. Ini apa? Buset. Berarti kita tuh jadi produser ini dong, produser event ya. Bisa pakai Navia loh kita loh. Nanti. Treasure area. Oh, ini minigame nih, minigame. Wow. Kayak seru loh. Itu pom betina, tem. Coy. Wah, hadiah banyak banget sih. Asli lah. Oh, ini senjata si Navia kah? Dia pakai apa sih? Claymore. Hah? Oh, ini artefak baru loh. Artefak baru lagi dong. Nanti bakal muncul.
Okay, everyone.
Pengen nonton
I
dong.
assume that you know why we're here, right?
I've checked the perimeter. The coast is all clear.
All right, then it's time. Time to shop for the latest fashions at Chioria Boutique.
Chioria Boutique.
Huh. Don't you think something sounds a little off about that line?
Yeah, this is Chioria Boutique that we're talking about. I feel like we need something that sounds, I don't know, a little more extravagant, maybe?
We'll have to
Yeah.
talk about it later. The
Ini
lights have
siapa
been
sih?
turned on and the
Theo-
audience
apa,
is
Theo-
already here. The
Theo
program is
Res ya?
starting.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.3 special program. Yay! As you can see, our show is sponsored by Chioria Boutique, one of the leading fashion houses in Fontaine. But before we go any further, let's take a moment to watch the version 4.3
Jadi
trailer.
tadi ini trailer yang tadi.
Camera operator, that can be a pretty technical job. Are you really up to it?
Oh, beda. Oh, sama.
Wait, you put no thought into
Oh, ini
finding
yang
a good camera
tadi ya?
angle. And the characters weren't in the shots.
Oh, ini tadi nih.
Positions, everyone!
Nice to meet you.
Bagus loh.
I
Kita
am Navia,
nonton
President,
sekali lagi ya.
Leader, Commander-in-Chief, Executive
Anda,
Director, and
gila.
Boss of Spina di Rosula. Hey there!
Dia pakai Claymore ya?
Umbrella warfare, I
Itu
guess.
Claymore ya?
Fire!
All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as
Itu
the
Claymore loh itu.
Oh, Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup
Jar.
extras, go over your
Gue
positions.
starring,
Camera ready,
art
get the
director,
clapperboard.
theory,
Actors to your
produsernya
position. Lights,
Xavier.
camera, action.
Enough, villain! Pay for the death of our mother!
You're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat
Ini
me?
keren banget sih asli. Ini yang tadi ini keren banget sih. Cefriose. Pakai spear ya dia? Dia spear.
Drop your weapons.
Dia juga pakai tembakan aja. What the hell?
Justice will prevail.
Pakai gun loh dia. Tuh.
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
Tahu keren sih.
Did you really think you'd get away?
Chevras.
You can keep
Zephyrus.
your Mora, and you
Zephyrus,
can
yeah,
go to
Zephyrus.
hell.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Good waves. Oh, ini yang tadi. Kita bisa percepat sih. Next.
I'm
Okay.
Sarah. Welcome back to the version 4.3 special program,
Let's
everyone.
go.
I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and today I'm joined by.
Hey everybody, I'm Brenna Larson, the voice of Navia, president of the Spina di
Bagus juga
Rosilla.
suaranya loh. Suara si Navia bagus loh.
the voice of Chevras.
Zephyrus.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the first time we've had you two on the special program.
So excited.
Wow.
It's so great. Okay, so actually, we have a tradition on the program where we all get to sing everyone a little song.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay, nice try. I've seen the special programs before.
You don't want to sing a song? You can sing a
I
little
love
song
singing,
about
listen.
Genshin.
Oh,
You know,
sing a song?
Genshin Impact. No, okay.
Ooh.
Second.
Nyanyi.
Okay, like we mentioned before, this program is sponsored by the Chioria Boutique.
Teoria
So
biotik.
while we're sharing content from version 4.3, I also wanted to get some inspiration for shooting commercials for the boutique.
We don't want to let our client down.
Yeah, and speaking of new content, we can't have a new version without introducing some new characters. As you already saw in the trailer, Navia and Chevras will be our new player
Tapi mirip
characters.
sih ya, pom-pom betina ya. Mirip banget. Ada
I'm
topinya.
sure many of our viewers are already familiar with Navia after seeing her throughout Fontaine's Archon quests.
Oh.
But who is Chevras?
Zephyrus itu siapa ya?
Other
Zephyrus.
Fontaine characters have already mentioned Chevras before in their voice lines, but
Okay.
Chevras will finally be making an official appearance in version 4.3.
I'm so excited!
So exciting.
Oh, by the
B4
way,
ya?
what do you think of letting one of our characters from the new version take the lead
B
role in our
B4
commercial?
kah tuh?
Oh, well, I mean,
Zephyrus.
if we're shooting a video for Chioria Boutique, then I think Navia would be an obvious choice.
Mhm.
After all, Navia's clothing was designed by Chiori herself.
Oh.
Wait, Erica, that was actually a really natural sounding product placement for Chioria Boutique. You're amazing at this.
I know it sounds like product placement, but Chiori really was the designer who created Navia's outfit.
Oh.
Next,
Very Chiori.
let's have a look at her fashion show.
Ooh, and by fashion show,
Bagus
we
loh.
mean her character showcase.
I always say that blind optimism isn't the answer.
If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your own two hands.
Oke, dia ada payung kan?
This one's got your name on it. A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Wow.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to appreciate how perfectly Chiori customized Navia's clothes and
Bagus loh.
accessories to reflect her personality? She clearly pays a lot of attention to the small details.
Erica, I love how seriously you're taking the sponsorship. It's really great.
Sponsorship.
While we're on this topic, though, Navia's parasol seems pretty interesting. On the outside, it looks like a delicate accessory used to block out the sun, but on the inside, there's actually a secret firearm that can be used to ward off enemies at a moment's notice.
Wow.
It's elegant and
Payung
fierce
payungnya
all
bisa
at once.
bisa jadi senjata loh
Like
ya.
Navia herself.
Exactly. Even when it comes to her enemies, Navia is not the type to eschew basic etiquette, so
Okay.
she prefers to maintain appropriate distance while in combat. While using
Alright.
her elemental skill, Navia opens her gunbrella and fires multiple Rosula shard shots that can pass through opponents, dealing geo damage upon a successful strike.
Ooh.
For a period of time after using her elemental skill, Navia's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will deal increased damage and become infused with the power
Dia
of
Hydro?
Geo,
Apa
which
gimana? Atau
cannot
Geo?
be overridden.
Now, when Navia's in combat, there are these
Oh,
little
Geo,
markings
Geo,
around
Geo,
her
Geo.
that look like
Geodeng,
bullets.
geodeng. Tapi
I
kok
wonder
kayak
if
itu
that's
ya?
some sort of ammo for the gunbrella?
Oh, yeah.
Gunbrella.
Yes, you guessed it. When a character in the party obtains an elemental shard created from the crystallized reaction, Navia will gain crystal shrapnel charges. Navia will consume these charges after unleashing her
B5 kan
elemental
ya?
skill. Her skill damage increases with the number of charges that she's accumulated.
Oh, okay. So
Whoa.
you're saying that Navia's elemental skill becomes more powerful if she works together
Kayak
with
Noel
other
ya?
characters in the party to trigger
Mirip
the
Noel,
crystallized
tapi dia tuh
reaction.
ada kayak
Yes,
tembakan gitu, tembakan.
Okay, great.
Navia's elemental burst calls forth the Rosula Dorata Salute, which
Minus stuck
unleashes
ini,
a
minus stuck.
massive bombardment on opponents in front of her, periodically dealing geo elemental damage. I should also mention
Meteor,
that
meteor.
Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges at
Dude,
certain
dude, dude,
intervals
dude,
if she
dude.
strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorata Salute.
Ooh, now that salute is spectacular. That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform firearm salutes before important negotiations. You know, as a way to celebrate future success. And don't misunderstand, you guys, it's not an intimidation tactic at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Not intimidating at all.
No.
As the president of the Spina di Rosula, Navia is always trying to collect the latest intel by
20%
exploring
reward.
all corners of Fontaine. When Navia is dispatched on a 20-hour expedition in Fontaine, rewards gained will be increased.
Okay, so
Gila.
we just mentioned that Navia is the president of the Spina
Oke,
di
ada
Rosula.
story quest. Oke.
So I think we should bring up
New
Spina's
story quest.
contributions to averting Fontaine's prophesized crisis. I mean, it was all thanks to Navia's leadership.
Exactly. Some people even lost their lives during that disaster. I'm certain that those events weighed heavily on Navia, but she remained tough and committed to leading the Spina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of Fontaine's crisis, though the prophesized dangers are over, the town is probably still busy rebuilding everything, right? I bet Navia's gonna be occupied with that for a long time.
Oh, definitely. That's something that travelers will be able to see for themselves. Navia's story quests, the Rosa Multiflora chapter, will become available in version 4.3.
Rosa
The Spina
Multiflora.
will be working diligently to rebuild Poisson. Though repairing the houses will be straightforward, the emotional
Poison
distress
berarti ya, di
may be
Poison.
much more difficult to address. If you're curious about how Navia and her crew are going to proceed, then be sure to check it out.
Oke,
Ugh,
oke.
I'm so excited!
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
looking forward to seeing what happens. Okay, so now that we've introduced Navia, it's time for Chevres to be in the spotlight.
Buset. Oh, Papi
Okay, I
Pyro.
know that since she's a newcomer, you probably can't
Oh, Pyro
wait
dia.
to learn more about her. So let's get right into it.
Okay, how should I introduce her? First off, Chevres is the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. It's a Fontainian organization that handles all sorts of difficult cases and dangerous criminals.
Wow.
Ooh.
She doesn't like to appear in public
Oke,
without
itu
good
dong
cause, so
backgroundnya.
if you happen to run into her, it's likely that you're in some sort of trouble.
But as long as you're a law-abiding citizen, there's no need to worry. Chevres is actually really easy to get along with outside of
Pom-pom
work.
sih ya.
Oh, Feastos are just the best snack. They're easy to carry with you and go with so many sauces.
Oh, dia pakai spear loh ya.
Warning.
Tuh, pakai pistol asem. Nembak asam, apa itu asam? Pakai nembak dong. She shoot, bro.
What? That was so fire. And I'm not just talking about her skills.
Oh my gosh, look at her idle animation. I
makan atau-
love that she loves snacks.
Mhm.
That is so awesome.
She's a girl's girl, and she gets it.
Yeah, she
Snack.
gets it. She really does. She's not exactly what you'd expect from the captain of the special patrol, though, right?
I guess that's kind of true. I mean, Chevrolet's work as a captain can be really stressful. I mean, I can't blame the girl for indulging every once in a while to relieve some stress. She even adjusts her training regimen to make up for her snacking habits. In fact, she trains more than any other member of the Special
Okay.
Patrol. Her platoon really admires her for that.
Wow. Okay, she's got some willpower. That is awesome. She's really admirable.
The Special Patrol prioritizes combat ability above all else, so the organization often attracts some eccentric personalities.
Okay.
Yeah. The Special Patrol used to have
Eccentric, ya?
problems with insubordination, but ever
Okay.
since Chevrolet took control, everyone has
Langsung
fallen
patuh
into
semua,
line,
gila.
which does not surprise me at all. She
Wow.
commands respect among her peers, and she's a formidable fighter, and she leads by example. Though she demands excellence from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher standards. She always tries to be an example for others to follow,
Dia
whether it's
B4 kan ya?
investigating cases or in marksmanship.
Before, I guess.
And it looks like a lot of her skills involve using a musket. She must be a
kayak
pretty
B4
good
sih.
shot.
For sure. Chevrolet and her musket are basically partners in crime. They're
Kalau gue error
inseparable.
dia fire
She
today.
definitely knows her way around a firearm.
Waduh.
Chevrolet uses her musket to fire at opponents during her
Bentar,
elemental
dia
skill.
B4 kan ya?
For a period of time after unleashing her elemental skill, Chevrolet will continuously restore HP to the active character on the field.
Dia pakai dead mask
During
dong,
her
buset.
elemental burst, Chevrolet fires an
Biasa pakai-
explosive grenade with
aduh,
her
oke.
musket, which will split into secondary explosive shells upon impact. Haha, impact.
Wow.
Whoa. Wait, I noticed that Chevrolet has bullet-like markings around
Bisa
her during combat.
diarahin
Does
langsung.
she shoot a special type of ammo?
Bisa
That's
diarahin. Really?
Chevrolet obtains an overcharged ball when a nearby party member triggers the overloaded.
Asam kayak main Valo asam di sini.
Chevrolet's elemental skill
Lu lihat, lu lihat, lu lihat.
special ammo to unleash an even
Sambil
more
nembak
powerful
tuh.
pyro attack that covers
Di
a
pi-
larger
apa,
AoE.
kayak
This attack
duelis,
also
duelis,
grants
duelis.
an attack buff to all pyro and electro characters in the
Gila, bisa
party.
diarahin
Okay,
dong.
so that's where the name Overcharged Ball comes from.
Uh-huh. Chevrolet actually came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel
Tapi
where the
sama sih ya,
protagonist
sama yang
believed
kayak
that
Bo
names
ya.
held a
Bo
lot
kata
of
juga
power.
sama kayak
If you
gitu.
give something a cool sounding name, then you've given yourself an advantage
Bo
over
juga
your
kayak gitu, Bo.
enemies. That kind of logic resonated with her, I guess.
Well, I guess she has a point.
Oh, I should also mention what happens if Chevrolet is paired with all pyro
Sure.
and electro characters. If your party contains at least one character of either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will cause an opponent's pyro and electro resistances
Selamat
to
malam.
decrease.
Selamat malam.
Okay, so
Selamat
it
malam.
seems like Chevrolet could really shine in an overload team comp. But I
Buset,
also did notice
keren
that
dong.
Chevrolet isn't solely limited to a musket. She also uses a pole arm in combat. Okay, honestly, if I were a criminal, I feel like I'd be pretty nervous if she came after me.
Oh, for sure. Most people who have something to hide avoid her like their lives depend on
Keren
it.
loh.
And maybe it does. In all seriousness, though, that's why Chevrolet trains so hard. She has to be able to catch a wide variety of cunning criminals who try to evade her at all costs. So when Chevrolet is in your party, stamina consumption from sprinting is decreased.
I
Bisa
love
terus
that.
ini dong.
These two
Stamina-nya
new
awet,
characters
stamina
are
awet.
great. Both of them would be
Harus
great.
ambil
leads
tuh,
in our
itu harus
commercial.
ambil.
I don't know, it's so hard to choose.
Chevrolet ini bagus loh,
I
bagus.
will make this even harder for you.
Oh no.
Aku
We're
pula itu.
about to take a look
Pula.
at what event wishes that travelers can look forward to in version 4.3.
Oh, apa?
Candidate pool for the lead role of our commercial
Oh,
is about to
version
get
one?
even bigger.
Oh
my
no. In the first half of version 4.3, travelers can look forward to event wishes for Navia
Oke,
and
ada
Ayaka.
Navia sama
A new
Ayaka.
5-star claymore, Verdict, will also be
Okay.
featured in the weapon event wish.
In the second half of version 4.3, we'll have returning event wishes from the Raiden Shogun
Raiden?
and Yoimiya. During this time,
Astaga.
Chevrolet will also
Aduh, ada
receive a
Raiden.
huge drop rate boost.
Yay.
Be sure to check them out if you're
Raiden.
interested.
Aku ambil Raiden
That's
aja lah.
awesome. Travelers can also look forward
Aduh.
to 2 new artifact sets in version 4.3. Songs of Days Past and Nighttime Whispers
Raiden
in the
ya.
Echoing Woods. Be sure to keep an eye on future announcements to
Aduh.
learn more about them.
This seems like the perfect
Tuh, ini
time
new
for our
artifact
first
loh.
break. We've shared a
Artifact
ton
baru
of
nih.
information so far, and I bet travelers could use some time to
buset.
digest it all.
You're right, for sure.
Definitely.
Let's
Keren
take a
banget,
break
keren
while we
banget.
take a look at the second group of redemption codes. The version 4.3 special program is brought to you by Chiyoria Boutique and will return shortly.
Wah. Oh, ini yang ini. Kita skip aja lah ya.
Welcome back, everyone. So, We've thoroughly discussed our casting options for the Chiyoria Boutique.
Ada event baru ya?
But
Ada pedang loh di
content of the
sini.
commercial is also
Sama
important,
tap,
right?
apa tuh tap?
Do you have any ideas?
If we're making a commercial for
keren juga.
Chiyoria Boutique, then how about we include some event footage of Chiori?
Yay!
Chiori is actually going to appear in the event for version 4.3.
What? Well, the travelers have been able to see her store in the court of Fontaine. They'll finally get to meet her in person.
Yes, I know. Travelers can also look forward to meeting Ayaka and Ayato in
Ayaka dan
Fontaine.
Ayato juga.
Chiori
ke
suggested
Fontaine.
that they should stop by, so here they are.
Chiori ya?
Hey, this is actually the perfect time for a word from our sponsor. An Inazuma-born fashion icon, Chiori! Chioria Boutique is your
Designer
one-stop
loh.
shop for the latest and most influential fashion in Fontaine.
Buset. Chiori.
That is right.
Bentar.
Chiori is acquainted with the Kamisato siblings.
Chiori
because
dari
she's
Inazuma
also from
juga?
Inazuma. She actually introduced Ayaka and Ayato to Xavier,
Xavier,
and
okay.
recommended that they make the trip to Fontaine for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
So exciting!
Keren,
Will you tell
keren.
us more about the Fontanalia Film Festival?
Oh, the Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights. According to the myths, they went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Archon Egeria to
Wait,
Fontaine.
Egeria?
It's one of the most important festivals in Fontaine, like what the Windbloom Festival is to Mondstadt and Lantern Rite is to Liyue.
Ah, so exciting!
The Fontaine Film Association proposed the Fontanalia Film Festival earlier this year. And during this time, the public may submit films for evaluation. The entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
Anugerah
Well, we
Purina.
can see Farina working with Ayaka and the others here.
Oh.
So wait, does this mean that there's a chance that Farina might
Oh.
win the Farina Award? Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you in suspense. If travelers are curious about what Ayaka and the others are doing in Fontaine, or how Farina fared, you'll just have to play the event when the new version becomes available.
So we know that several friends from Inazuma will be in Fontaine for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but travelers have so much more to be excited about.
Okay.
Travelers will also have the opportunity to participate in a variety of activity booths during the festival. Each
Activity
one will
booth?
have a different theme.
Ooh.
So cool. The first activity booth is the 1,000-pace interdiction arc minute sharpshooting zone. In this
Wah,
activity,
nembak-nembak nih.
travelers will use the Special Security
Oh,
and
ini nembak-nembak
Surveillance
nih.
Patrol simulation device to practice
Asem.
targeting and shooting opponents.
Yep.
Main palu ada, main
Special Patrol
palu.
wanted the public to experience how
Headshot.
fun target practice can be.
And the second activity booth is called Trick Shots, Tricky Lights.
Trick shot.
In this activity, travelers will use the studio's special lighting effects to film a fight scene.
Oh.
Take advantage of the buffs brought about by the special lighting effects to defeat an endless stream of opponents and obtain a higher score.
So cool. Those special lighting effects are really giving off
Jadi
old
hitam
school
putih loh ya.
vibes. Navia's movements are also super smooth. It's all so atmospheric.
Oh, for sure. But not everyone is enjoying
Oh.
the fun and games. Travelers will meet a contract employee at the third activity booth. She needs some help with her demanding client. During the activity Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out stabilization mecha balls.
Look at how the traveler chases after those stabilization
Oh, kayak
mechaballs.
dorong mereka
Okay,
ke
I
itu
bet
ya,
our
warna merah
contract
itu ya.
employee can relate since she's being chased down by that client.
Totally.
Stabilization mecha balls seem pretty ordinary, but they're actually
Dorong
very
ke tempatnya.
agile. They'll automatically avoid all testers by moving in the opposite direction of your movement. You can find jump
Wow.
boosters around the testing grounds. Travelers can use them to jump higher and further, which is perfect for quickly traversing to the other side of a stabilization
gitu,
mecha
Adam.
ball. Travelers in co-op matches will have to find a way to herd as many stabilization mecha balls into their target area as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
The fourth activity booth is called Into the Frame.
Into
In
the
this
frame.
activity,
Oh,
travelers
foto-foto.
will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting with different camera positions and
foto-foto.
narration techniques.
Cool! We get to make a movie! That's awesome.
Wow.
Travelers might remember helping out Xavier with some filmmaking back in Inazuma. but
Narsnya
this
juga
seems
kita
more
pilih,
professional.
oke.
Wait, maybe this can be the inspiration for our commercial.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, a Fontanian man went to Inazuma to shoot a film. I guess international travel can be a source of artistic inspiration.
Memang
That
Valo.
must have also been true in Shiori's case.
Lu kemarin
And
ngomongin
she
Valo,
opened
Asam.
Shioria's boutique in Fontaine.
Ooh, that could be a strong theme for our commercial. Actually, Ayaka and Ayato aren't the only Inazumans traveling abroad in version 4.3.
Lukewarm
Cookie
message.
Shinobu just arrived in Liyue for her
Cookie
class
Shinobu?
reunion.
Yeah, and Ito decided to tag along as the boss
Oh,
of
ini
the
baru
Baratake
ya.
gang. And he brought his Onikabuto with
Asam,
him.
Onikabuto,
He
asam.
plans to train his beetles for battle.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Arataki Blazing
Beetle
Armor Beetle
Battle.
Battle Boot Camp.
Oh my
That
God.
name is definitely very Ito.
Oke.
Right, for sure. And
Very
there was
Ito.
also a beetle battle event in version 3.4, right? Ito battles against a super powerful beetle battler. I believe his name was Grandmaster Hanakata.
Hanakado.
Yep. Grandmaster Hanakato made an impressive showing during the last beetle battle event. This time, he's made the trip to Liyue with Ito.
Keliwe.
It seems like the two of them have met a mysterious new beetle battle master.
What? Who is it? Tell us.
Tell us, tell us,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't give that away. Travelers will have to discover their identity during the event.
Ah.
Aside from meeting this mysterious
Aduh,
new
gini
beetle
lagi
battle
dong,
master,
Asam.
travelers can also look forward to new ways to battle. While the movement and charge mechanics
ini
remain
lagi
unchanged
dong.
from the original event, travelers can now also instruct Onikabuto to use Guard to defend against Electro
Oh
Bullet
my
and
God.
Jetstream attacks.
Sakit tuh.
Make use of the movement, charge, and guard strategies to topple
kena.
your opponents no matter what they throw at
Sakit
you.
juga loh.
Master them, and you'll be ready to tackle the ultimate trial
Wow.
of the strong.
Ooh, trial of the strong. Travelers can look forward to encountering an
Los
old
Riches.
friend in the Fontanian countryside. That's right,
Mini Sally.
Omen came to Fontaine
Brilliance.
and he brought his treasure map and treasure-seeking
Oi.
Sealy along with him.
Mini Sally.
Yay! Our mini Sealy friend is back!
So cute. Travelers can help restore the Sealy's vitality by absorbing energy from the locations that are marked
Okay.
on Ullman's treasure map. In return, the Sealy will guide us to the locations of buried treasure. After
Oh.
collecting ancient iron coins during this event, you can exchange them for various rewards,
Banyak
including
loh
a
primonya
mini
loh.
Sealy in your
Primonya
preferred
banyak loh.
color.
Ooh. Okay, so in the event preview, it looked like some of the treasure is located underwater, but when I first arrived in Fontaine, I discovered that Sealy couldn't follow me underwater. Is
Okay.
this treasure-seeking Sealy different?
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event, a new mini Sealy named Brilliance will be available. This new mini Sealy can travel underwater.
Amazing.
Bisa berenang juga loh Sealy-nya loh.
Treasure isn't the only
see,
thing
no?
that you'll discover in
Dance
Fontaine's
of
countryside.
Treasure Wheel.
You might also come across a mysterious domain guarded by a unique swordmaster
Okay.
who searches for the meaning of battle. During the Dance of Resolute Will, travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges.
Wow.
Each challenge stage will
Combat.
contain 2 rounds. Travelers must select their party compositions before the challenge starts. One of your chosen characters must be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
After you complete a blade dance objective during a challenge, you will obtain a heightened verve buff.
Navia
Defeating
sakit
opponents
konsep
while
banget sih
heightened
Navia.
verve is active will grant you more points.
And another old friend is returning in version 4.3. That's right, it's Lieben! Yay!
Ini yang kemarin muncul
And
ya?
if Lieben
Muncul lagi
is
dong.
around, then that must mean
Free
we'll have a
Primo
chance to
game,
trade a
let's
bunch of items for
go.
Primo gems again.
Free Primo Gems.
Exciting! Okay, so it looks like Lieben isn't the only old friend we'll be reunited with in version 4.3. Several familiar faces will be joining the Genius Invocation
TCG
2CG.
loh Asam.
After
Ada
this
si
update, travelers will have the opportunity to challenge characters around Fontaine.
si Nora
A new Fontaine
Linelin-
table
Linelinet.
customization will also be available.
sama Doalin
Ah, I'm so excited to see players challenge
bisa main kartu
Nosy.
sama si ini.
So exciting. Travelers can look forward to the addition of several new cards,
Buset.
including 6 new character cards.
Ada
Plus,
kartu baru lagi
5 new
dong.
monster
Malas
cards, such as
Asam.
Dvalin, Signora, and
my
Ajdaha, will be
God.
obtainable from the corresponding tavern challenges. But that's not all. The Forge Realms Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an update to the heated
Ini
battle
loh,
mode.
ada
Be
loh.
on the lookout for future announcements.
There's TCG content to look forward to outside the game as well. The Genius Invocation TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in January 2024.
Januari loh, masih lama loh. Januari
Travelers
loh.
can look forward to some friendly competition between
Masih lama.
16 of the top
Lama jadi
TCG
bos
players
Iya,
all across
Maya lazım,
Asia.
Yuner lazım,
I heard they're some
Sinora.
of the best in the region. So cool. Be sure to follow the Astro Carnival X or Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news about this epic
Asam,
showdown.
turnamen asam
Oh my
TCG.
gosh, this is all so exciting.
Well, hang on to that feeling, because we're taking a short break to look at the next group of redemption codes.
kode
We'll
lagi.
be back to sharing more exciting information about version 4.3 in just a moment.
Udah mau kelar ya?
We've introduced a lot of
Okay.
content, and we've gotten a ton of inspiration for our commercial. Honestly, our promotion is
Ada yang baru ya? Ada yang baru kah?
Totally.
But before we reveal our new idea, let's dive into the system optimizations that the
Apa?
project team has prepared for
Oh.
version 4.3.
Sistemnya ya sekarang.
First, we have some artifact-related
optimalisasi dong.
optimizations to introduce. With an ever-increasing amount of artifact sets to choose from,
Uh-huh.
many travelers may have been hoping for a better and quicker way to
Iya,
filter and
ngefilter
locate
ya,
desired
ya.
artifacts.
Gimana? Ada yang lebih gampang.
After the version
Atau nggak?
4.3 update, travelers can check out artifact set recommendations for a given character.
Ada
See what
rekomendasinya
artifact sets
dong
active players
sekarang.
have been choosing for that character recently.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Oh alah.
In addition, an automatic locking function has been added. Now, when filtering artifacts in
Wah,
your inventory,
gila.
you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches. With the
Jadi
automatic
gampang loh
locking
cari
function,
cara cek
newly
artnya
acquired
loh.
artifacts
Lihat
that
tuh.
fit your locking criteria
Tuh,
will
gampang jadinya loh.
automatically be locked when added to your inventory.
Oh, that's awesome.
Travelers can have up to 2 preset auto-lock plans for each artifact set. Travelers can choose their own or follow the recommended settings summarized for active player data.
Banyak
Since it
loh
may
pasti.
take some time to collect the necessary statistics, new artifact sets will not feature recommended locking settings immediately.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. Of course, if you can lock artifacts in batches, you can unlock them in batches as well. Travelers can look forward to both of those features in the
Bisa
new
di-unlock.
update. That's not all though.
What?
Travelers will be able to sort artifacts by 3 different attributes.
Buset.
The artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of enhancement materials at once. An enhancement limit feature
Wah,
will
bisa
also
sekalian
be
semua dong.
Hopefully, these optimizations will not only make artifacts easier to find,
Jadi-
but
jadi cepat
also
loh, jadi
quicker to
ketemu.
level. Be on the lookout for future announcements to learn more.
The project team is always working hard to address your
Enhancement.
survey feedback. So, travelers should look forward to further artifact-related optimizations in
Okay.
future version updates. Improvements to equipping artifacts and other
Wah, jadi
artifact-related
enak banget ya.
optimizations
Enak
are
banget.
all in the
Wah,
works.
gila sih.
Ooh.
In addition, the project team has made adjustments to provide smoother ascension and enhancement experiences for travelers. When you level up a character, enhance an artifact, or enhance a weapon, you no longer have to click so many pop-up windows.
Oh, that's awesome. As a new player using a few 1- and 2-star
Tinggal
materials to
add on
level
sih.
artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow,
Iya,
especially with
tinggal add on.
pop-up windows appearing.
Totally. This new optimization significantly
Jadi-
reduces
jadi
the amount of
R5
pop-up
langsung dong,
windows that we have to
gila.
click through. So travelers can look forward to a much smoother enhancement and leveling process. The next optimization has made it easier to repeat domain challenges.
Oke.
Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run all the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this update, travelers who choose to continue in a domain challenge will load right next to the area where you actually start
Langsung bisa masuk
fighting, which is amazing. So happy farming, everyone!
Wah, jadi
This
cepat
should
nih.
make it way easier for
Jadi kencang.
players to farm artifacts for Navia.
Oh, yeah,
True, true.
definitely. In addition, version 4.3 has made it easier to clear your quest backlog. Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 4, In the Depths, An Unexpected Reunion,
Okay.
takes place in the underground mines of the Chasm.
Aneh
In the
banget ya.
past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed to the Archon Quest. In this update, travelers no longer need to complete those 2 world quests. Instead,
Bisa langsung ya?
travelers can speak directly to the miner who issued the commission to unlock the
Curang
teleport
dong. Aku
It
sekarang
will
udah
take
kelarin
them
semuanya.
to the
Aku udah
corresponding
kelarin semua loh.
area and automatically trigger the next steps of the Archon Quest.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Jadi digampangin
This
dong.
will hopefully make it easier for travelers to quickly progress through Archon Quest.
Aku udah keras,
So
aku
cool.
aku
That'll make it
udah beres loh.
significantly easier for new or lapsed players to access the
Iya,
Archon
baru
Quest and claim
baru
those
dikasih tahu sekarang kan.
sweet intertwined fates as fast as possible.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Also, one-click expeditions will be available starting in
Coba,
version 4.3.
Claim all. Oh, claim
This
all.
will allow travelers to claim
Langsung di
expedition
again?
rewards and repeat expeditions
Enggak,
with a
enggak.
single
Wah,
click.
gila sih, gila
Travelers
sih.
will also
Aduh,
be able
aduh.
to claim processed
Aduh.
ingredients and forged items
Kok
with
baru
a single
sekarang
click.
sih?
Oh,
Aduh.
sweet. That's gonna make it easier to collect rewards from
Banyak
captains.
player baru, iya. Tapi player lama,
There's also
player
a
lama
ton
gimana?
of other quality of life improvements in this update. For
Player
example,
lama gimana?
optimizations have been made to enemy tracking with the Adventure Handbook and character
Enemy
selection
tracking?
logic during crafting and forging. In addition, when performing mystic offerings, travelers will now be able to add
Iya kan ya.
artifacts in
Player lama
batches.
pertama
There's
dibuang
a
iya.
lot to look forward to.
Manjain
So
player
be sure
baru
to check
beneran.
future announcements for more information. Okay, moving on from optimizations, a new Fontaine-style realm layout will be added to the Serenity Teapot. Simply
Swing-
purchase the
Aduh, apa?
corresponding items from Tubby to unlock it.
Ah, it looks like
is
an
that?
aquarium.
Oh,
right?
di air loh.
Travelers can use ocean currents to travel between the islands in this layout. Some islands even
Wow.
have ponds that travelers can use to keep fish.
Nah, sekarang udah bisa di,
Cool.
udah kayak di air
Underwater
loh.
Kingdom, it's just so pretty.
Underwater Kingdom, iya.
And they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their
Buset.
own. I'm so excited to see what everyone's gonna come up with. Especially my friend's teapots.
Ah, you just want to copy
Ah,
their
jadi bagus
designs, don't
banget.
you?
Tipotnya.
Maybe.
I knew it.
I have another piece of super exciting news to share with everyone. Okay, I know, right? The annual Genshin Impact online concert, Melodies of an Endless Journey, is
Oke,
coming
22
soon.
Desember. Oke.
I
22
heard
Desember.
this year's concert is going to celebrate
Konser
Genshin's
ya?
classic melodies in an entirely
Konser.
new way. Let's take a sneak peek at some of the amazing
Nonton
moments that
nih,
this concert
Azam.
has in store.
Konser loh. Apa? Oh my god. Aku tidak pernah lihat yang ininya loh, konsernya loh, live-nya loh. Baru sekarang loh. Halo Glenn. Oh my god. Oh my god, harus kutonton nih nanti tanggal 22 nih. Wait. Oh, enggak. Ini cuma apa iklan-iklan dong nih. Kisah konser buser mau Asam. Dia di Celestia loh. Asam. Keren.
The 2023 Genshin concert held in Shanghai last September will also be online soon, so stay tuned, travelers.
Whoa, so we have 2 online concerts to look forward to?
Konser online
Further details will
loh.
be announced
Let's
across Genshin Impact's
go.
official social media accounts.
Konser
So
bro.
be on the lookout for more information. At the end of version 4.3, travelers can also look forward to the release of the 4th Genshin Impact character OST album,
OST?
Stellar Moments Volume 4. The album will feature 26 character songs created by the
Ada
Hoyo Mix
musiknya?
team.
Wait, we're finally
Musik
getting
Fontaine.
I'll Hate Them and Wanderers OST.
OST Alhamdulillah
And
dan
Furina's song
Wanderer
too.
loh.
Her song "All the World's a Stage" has already been getting a ton of love.
Iya, Furina mau
That's
Furina.
awesome.
Anjas. Gila.
Okay, well, that's all the new information we have to share about the update. So, I guess that means it's time for the version
Oh, udah
4.3
beres ya?
special program to come to a close.
Aww.
Aww.
But we haven't even come up with a plan for our Chiorio Boutique commercial.
Actually, we've already
Teoria
finished shooting it.
You're
Biotic.
right. The
Biotic.
special program was a pretty good commercial. I'm certainly not going to forget the name Chioria Boutique after this.
Teoria Boutique.
Totally. Oh my gosh, we really did cover a lot of important information today.
For sure. The most important part is our final word from our sponsor, Chioria Boutique.
Sponsor.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm so excited to be a part of Genshin Impact, and I cannot wait for all of you to meet Chevres.
Totally.
Cefres ya, Cefres
I
tuh
feel
pengen sih, aku
exactly
pengen.
the same. Can't wait to see more
Itu
Navia. and
Navia nggak tahu sih aku.
Exciting
Aduh,
version. And
Navia ya.
Also, can't wait for little swimming sealies.
Sally oke sih.
They are so cute.
So
Oh my
cute.
goodness.
Terus Navia mau aku ambil
I
nggak ya?
think the new mini games are really fun, especially the one where
Aku mau ambil Raiden sih sebenarnya daripada
Yes.
Navia, karena aku butuh R2
Well, I'm just so
butuh
glad
C2-nya,
that the three of us
C2
are gonna do the special program
Raiden.
together. This has been
Aing-
so
Aing butuh
much
banget sih.
fun.
Oh,
C2.
really fun,
And
yeah.
that's all we have for the version 4.3 special program. I hope that everyone's looking forward to experiencing all this exciting new content for themselves.
Wih, beres.
Be sure to check it out when the update goes live.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye guys. See you
Wah,
later.
udah keluar.
Bye.
Wah, so keren banget langsung Zhonglinya. Sansing Dui Museum. Oh, collab ya sama Sansing Dui Museum. Bagus loh. Zhonglinya, kostumnya bagus banget. Wow. Oke. Roblox, aku kayak nggak main Roblox dulu dah. Besok aku mau bangun pagi soalnya. Aku kayak langsung off aja lah ya. Aku kayaknya sekali domain dulu, sekali domain lagi baru kita off. Aku ambil di sini dulu. Udah belum sih aku? Udah sih aku ambil dulu di sini. Kita sekali domain lagi, kita udahan dulu lah. Karena udah malam. Aku mau tidur cepat biar besok pagi bisa meet lagi sama Mitia anjay. Let's go. Last domain in the day, bro. Jam berapa sekarang? Bentar. Sekarang jam udah pasti jam 12 ya. Oke. The last. Udah. Oke. Sip. Yuk. Jangan dulu.
闪耀时刻，
Jebret.
当当，来了呀！呀，来我家做客吧
Oke。dulu.
清尝苦尽甘来，是药三分毒，良药苦口啊。
Ngelek kok, ngelek. Oh shit, ngelek. Lek. Astaga, ngelek aku asik. Aing ngelek loh. Kok gitu sih asem? Lah, keluar. Astaga naga.
全都看见了。呀，
Ada yang masih belum ke. Bentar. Aduh, ultiku jadi nggak ada.
全力以赴，哈！得
Aku di itu dong.
让世界热闹起来吧！这支舞献给你，手牵手。
须知息怒。哼，这点痛，良药苦口的。
来了呀！哈哈！
Oke, semoga dampaknya bagus ya. Kita tadi udah domain 5 kali gitu. Harusnya sih dapatnya yang lumayan bagus lah harusnya. Wait, Dendro. Defense lah. Aku sial di Genshin tapi kalau hoki itu di HSR asal. Nggak tahu kenapa. Aku hoki banget di HSR. Aku ini dulu lah, login dulu biar ambil hadiah dulu. Bentar. Oke, Ada banyak. Asem, ada HP CRCDM di sini, asem. Ada yang bagus loh di situ loh. Ini ngapain aku simpan asem nih? Wait. Kau nggak ada CRCDM, malas. Nggak ada yang bagus lagi. Paling ini doang. Kalau ini Hydro tapi nggak ada yang itu. Aku pengennya yang HP, HP, tapi nggak ada CRCDM. Jelek banget semua. Astaga. Hero buat apa? Ini apa nih? HP. Ini yang punya aku dulu sih. Nggak ada yang HP lah ya di sini. Nggak ada. Oh, ada iya loh. Tapi nggak ada itu ya. Nggak ada HP persen. Aku butuh HP persen sih sebenarnya. Aduh. Ini apa lagi ya, Sem? Ada, ini HP udah gede sih, 15%. 15% udah oke lah, udah oke. Gak ada HP persen di sini, gak ada HP persen di sini. Yap, udah gak ada apa-apa di sini. Ini semua literally udah nggak bisa diandalkan semua, nggak bisa diandalkan semua. Dan ini kayaknya juga udah paling bagus dah. Nggak ada lagi yang lebih bagus daripada ini ya. Ada CDM 13%, terus ada HP 10%. Nggak ada lagi, paling bagus tuh kayaknya nggak ada yang bagus dah. Aku ini dulu login. Nice nih dah.
好无聊啊！为我歌颂。
Login yang Genshin.
要不下次和他们一起玩，开一行
Tung.
游戏吧。
Nah. Terus login yang HSR. HSR aku masih belum online sih, tapi aku udah ngumpulin berapa nih? Aku udah PT berapa sih di sini? Empat puluh pas. Wah, ini serem nih. Aku lagi red off nih. Pengen ambil Ayato sih, tapi kayaknya aku mikirnya mau ambil Raiden aja sih. Raiden ya, Raiden lebih bagus lah. C2 nya aku pengen ambil Raiden sih kayaknya. Oke. Thank you guys for watching. Arigato. Otsukare sama desa. Selamat tidur guys. Oyasumi.
哇！